Ratty here, and today I am going to do analysis on the episode named Wrath of the Hive Queen, Hybrid's Plan, Explosion and Escape. So I know, I mean, you have already knows that you already know that I have changed my channel name, and this video is about hybrid after they defeated the hive guard. And yeah, so now I'm gonna do analysis on this. And I know I haven't been posting since a while because I was little very busy, uh, and I had school and I had very important exams, and because of the preparation time it took me so long, and now I'm back. So okay, and today's episode is gonna be good because I'm just joking. It's gonna be natural, but I think so you're gonna like it. So the episode starts right after Hybrid and the small tank defeat the hive guard, and here we can see that the hive queen has arrived and makes a sound and it starts attacking. They first have no plan and they and they are like, back off, says the little tank. And then they both go back, and the queen bee still attacks and doesn't care what's coming in its path because she's the strongest. And this the hybrid and the small tank start attacking, and the queen, we can see one of the features of the queen bee. It releases small bees from its, I don't know, like a stomach thing or something. And then those small bees start attacking, and they like try to wipe out them both. But then the small tank says, too many, way too many of them. They the queen bee does not have, like, it can release small bees, but it does not have direct shooting things. And then the queen bee hits her head into a rock, but it does the queen bee does not stop there and starts attacking them immediately. They also never stop and they also start attacking, but the queen bee is too overpowered, and the queen bee releases some small bombs. And if you observe the walls, there are some green and some orange panels. Why is it like that? Is it normal or is it a signal of anything? Yeah, yeah, nobody knows. But then the little tank says, shoot right at them before they scatter. What? Shoot right at them. And then they shoot, and the small bombs bring rocks from above, and the queen bee gets so much into the rocks. And then Hybrid says, well, I think. But the queen bee is not dead yet, and it comes out with so much rage that it starts attacking furiously. Then he says, she's ridiculously hard to kill, Hybrid. And then the queen bee, this is another feature of the queen bee, it can launch spikes, and small tank says it's attacking through the ground. We are in its zone. And they both start leaving, and the queen bee does not stop and starts chasing them. And then uh, the queen They go deeper and deeper into the hive, and the queen bee does not stop attacking. The small tank says will split up because there are different paths over here. But again they meet. That's what I thought. They were perfect. A dead end, says the small tank. And the dead end is like very shortened by height, and here we can see a brick wall, and the small tank says we are concerned ourselves, but the queen bee's bad luck, it gets stuck. Or and then hybrid says, or did she herself? And then because the queen bee can't move, it starts releasing its small bees, and these bees attack instantly. I think so. They don't have a height range or anything. They can fly at any height, and they can they cause mass destruction if they produced more. And then the queen bee like gets raised out and gets mad, and then she breaks the ceiling, some part of the ceiling, and small and the small tank just shoots above, thinking smart, right? And then the queen bee bursts out of those rocks, and she eliminates those rocks, and the small tank is like, what just happened here? Yeah, this queen bee has too much aura, but her aura is not gonna remain. Hybrid made a manual shield by just shooting into the ceiling, and he got a perfect rock that stands perfectly. What are the odds of this? I mean, who knows? And then Hybrid uses his shield that he got from eliminating another techno demon, and then this happens. The small tank has too much. Yeah, I got a little bit disturbed because, yeah. Let's continue. Hybrid smashes into the queen bee, and then the queen bee sends spikes through the ground, and hybrid lost his consciousness. He gets thrown by a spike, but this small tank has too much aura that he catches hybrid like he's a ball. Bro, he is literally aura farming, and hybrid is like, yeah, I don't care because I have too much aura. Yeah, see this. Yeah, that small tank has too much aura. You know, I mean, I know you think that I'm talking nonsense, but I don't know. I'm telling my real words. I mean, what I really think. And then again, hybrid put on his shield and tries to smash into the queen bee, but queen bee is smart this time. He stops him midway. I mean, he stops him, and then yeah, hybrid like just tries tries to save himself, but he could not. This small tank is too much aura farming, bro. Like he literally saved hybrid right now. Bro, small tank, stop aura farming, bro. And yeah, these small bombs still coming. I mean, still are coming and attacking. But here, the small tank loses his aura, and we can see that this wall has been like damaged a little because of the queen bees what can you say, shooting things or something, you can call it something. And yeah, let's continue. And then the queen bee again starts moving towards them, but it could not because of the rocks. And then hybrid says maybe we can punch through her. The little tank is like, no, we need a focus power blast. Regular fire won't cut it. And then hybrid, He's like, then pull the bomb out of my head. How? What does hybrid literally mean? How is that even possible? Hybrid is like, you have a bomb too? Seriously? What did you expect? A deal should not work only. Yeah, I was wrong, bro. Actually, hybrid asked, you have a bomb too? Actually, when I watched the episode, I was like, hybrid did not know that there was a bomb inside him. And then the small tank puts bombs into the wall and hybrid turns on his shield. The queen bee attacks one more time, but it does not know there are little bombs, and that little bullet hits the bombs and the wall collapses, and even the ceiling collapses. And then the small tank says, we jump, and they both jump, and this is the end of the queen bee. I think so. Or will it return again? The queen bee shouts, and the small tank says, what a heck is this? And that's the end of this episode. So my guess is that the queen bee is gonna return. I know what you're thinking. The episode is already released and you are like, what? You already know that episode is released, right? And you already know that the queen bee has returned. I know. I was just overreacting to be funny, to be frank. And yeah, so this is today's analysis. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. And this is Illiterati signing out.